sparkle in your eyes. I know that we were made to break, so what don't mind. Are you gonna stay the night? Are you gonna stay the night? Oh, 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 are you gonna stay the night? Are you gonna stay the night? Doesn't mean we're bound for life. So, oh, 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 are you gonna And your heartbeat, it lets me know you feel the same. I can hold you, keep you safe until you fall asleep. Never worry, 'cause I can give you what you need. Now everything I do is all for loving you. It's not something that we used to. No other way to say I need you every day. And now I'm gonna change my ways. And it's a part of you I never wanna lose. I'll do anything you want me to. Like any other day, I know I'll find a way. And if ever I'm alone, you'll say I've been thinking about you, you, you. 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 Vanity, vanity, vanity. In a moment, I know that everything can change. And I know that my life will never be the same. You're the only one that's making sense to me. When I close my eyes, you're the one I see. There's no other way I can ever be without you, babe. Now everything I do is all for loving you. It's not something that we used to. No other way to say I need you every day. And now I'm gonna change my ways. And it's a part of you I never wanna lose. I'll do anything you want me to. Like any other day, I know I'll find a way. And if ever I'm alone, you'll say I've been thinking about you, you, you. 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 Baby, I don't know just why I love you so. Maybe it's just the way that God made me this way. Baby, I don't know just why I love you so. Maybe it's just the way that God made me this way. We about to make a lose it, baby, go. train my mind so I forget. Sink your teeth into my bones, dig me out, then fill the hole. Tear me apart and watch it burn. Tear me apart and watch it burn. Come and get it one more time. Whoa, if you wanna lose your mind. Whoa, come and get it one more time. Whoa, if you wanna lose your mind. Whoa, come and get it. If you wanna lose your mind. Whoa, come and get it. If you wanna lose your mind. Whoa, come and get it one more time. Whoa, if you wanna lose your mind. Whoa, come and get it one more time. Whoa, if you wanna lose your mind. Whoa, come and get it one more time. Whoa, if you wanna lose your mind. Whoa, come and get it one more time. Whoa, if you wanna lose your mind. Whoa, come and get it one more time. 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 Cast me out, drug me through hell. Devil's ashes live under my nails. Where's the heart? Belief in humanity. Ask for a drink. Strangers look down on me. Now is ever do or die. Together, no man left behind. We must be. No man left behind. We are the left behind. Metal hearts melted down. Pool of souls I wish to drown. Where's the heart? Belief in humanity. Ask for a drink. Strangers look down on me. Now is ever do or die. Together, no man left behind. up the jam. Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stomping. And the jam is pumping, look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. Seekers, that's where the party's at, then you'll find out if you do that. I want a place to stay, get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. I want a place to stay, get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. Pump up the jam, pump it 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 up the jam, up the jam, up the jam, up the jam, pump up the jam. Pump it up, up the jam, pump it up the jam, pump it favorite song. Gonna clap my hands, baby, all night long. It's getting down tonight until the morning light. We gonna set the club on fire. Yeah, we getting ready, fire burning on the dance floor. We gonna rock it like it's nothing that we care for. Don't bring the room down, baby. Let's start getting crazy. And all night, and all day, I wanna hear you say.
with some new shit. Let's go. You all up in the club and them niggas wanna fuck. When you step up to their face, what they gon' do? Shit. If you all up in the club and them hoes are acting up. When you step up to them hoes, what they gon' do? Shit. Or what they gon' do? Shit. What they gon' do? Shit. What they gon' do? Shit. Or what they gon' do? Shit. Or what they gon' do? Shit. What they gon' do? Shit. What they gon' do? Shit. Or what they gon' do? Shit. Fuck nigga, what's up? Hell no, you ain't gon' fuck all that shit out your mouth. Go get your breath up. Fuck nigga, what's up? Hell no, you ain't gon' fuck all that shit out your mouth. Go get your breath up. You don't game in the club with your motherfucking clique. We don't give a fuck. Hold out, pussy like bitches. You don't game in the club with your motherfucking clique. We don't give a fuck. Hold out. Going down for real. It's 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 going down for real.
When I came to Spain and I saw people partying, I thought to myself, what the fuck, what the fuck? All day, all night,
All day. Everybody put your hands in the air.
all night.
Yeah, what's up, sucker?
What the fuck? What the Viva la fiesta, viva la noche, viva los DJ. I couldn't believe that I was leaving, so I called my friend Johnny and I said to him, Johnny, la gente está muy loca. What the fuck? When I came to Spain and I saw people partying, I thought to myself, what the fuck, what the fuck? All day, all night,
All day. Everybody put your hands in the air.
all night.
Yeah, what's up, sucker?
Viva la fiesta, viva la noche, viva los DJ. What the tremble, watching what you know out to sea. Yeah, you can see your life out the window tonight. If I lose myself tonight, it'll be by your side. I lose myself tonight. If I lose myself tonight, it will be you and I. Lose myself tonight. I lose myself tonight.
Once upon a younger year, when all our shadows disappeared, the animals inside came out to play. Went face to face with all our fears, learned our lessons through the tears, made memories we knew would never fade. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. He took me in his arms, I heard him say,